My name is Dustin Mills, and today we will be covering ISO SAE 21434, Clause 5. This introductory lesson is designed to give those charged with implementing a CSMS general understanding of the clause requirements. As always, my goal here is to help you think through your current tools and processes to help expedite both gap analysis and gap remediation. If you're watching this from within the Vehicle Security Engineering Cloud, or VSEC, then the requirement by requirement deep dive of each work product will be right after this. If you aren't on VSEC yet, head over to vsec.blockharbor.io for more content. Automotive hacking, capture the flags, automated validation testing tools, and more. Clause 5 of ISO 21434 covers organizational cybersecurity management. This is the foundation for all cybersecurity practices throughout your organization and the entirety of secure engineering throughout the product development lifecycle. Before we get started, we do have a disclaimer.
Warning: you are about to watch a policy video on policy. We will try our best to keep you awake, but please pause the video and grab your energy drink of choice. And please do not watch this video while operating a motor vehicle.
Most of this should feel very familiar since many of these requirements come from other standards and organization-wide efforts directly. It applies to the whole organization and its information management systems and processes. That's including quality management system, or QMS, with regard to change management, document management, requirement management, configuration management, and of course, tool management. It's a lot of managements in there, so this should help you understand which groups are most likely going to be involved here. Clause 5 is big and has a lot of coverage areas. Policy, rules, processes, training, competency, tracking of the training and competency, whether it's an LMS or skills matrix, IT and management systems, tool management, and of course audits. Gotta love audits. While Clause 5 is relatively easy to understand, changes to policy and organization management systems can be time-consuming. For that reason, and since this is the foundation of everything else you're going to be doing for automotive cybersecurity engineering, this should be implemented first, or at least started first. While the 17 provisions only make up 5 work products, accounting for 12 to 14% of the overall 21434 standard, it's arguably impossible to actually accomplish anything else in the standard without these foundational cybersecurity activities. Challenges, of course, is that there are many teams and departments involved, and when it comes to policy, defining policy is one thing, but actually implementing and proving implementation is a whole other thing. Many teams need to come together here to implement Clause 5 activities. The leadership team, of course, GRC, IT, QA, TCT, no, I just made that up, but your traditional cybersecurity team, human resources, and training. Organizational level cybersecurity is covered in nearly any standard or best practice framework out there. Here are some common ones that touch on quality management and will be helpful and supportive to ISO 21434 implementation. If you have implementation teams who have helped implement these policies, they'll be useful assets, and the processes and systems previously implemented should be leveraged to include 21434 requirements. And finally, let's talk about the provisions and work products here. 5 work products, as previously mentioned. The deep dive section will go into the specifics of each of these requirements. This is just a high-level view. The first of these work products is cybersecurity policy, rules, and processes. There are 10 total requirements. 2 of those requirements also count for the second work product, which is evidence of competence management, awareness management, continuous improvement. The third is evidence of the organization's management systems. Fourth is evidence of tool management. And the last one is the organizational cybersecurity audit. Assuming you have a quality management system that addresses the 4 main areas of concern, other tricky parts of Clause 5 to implement are 1, ensuring competencies and awareness. This is competency management. If you're using VSEC Learn, then VSEC Learn is either part of or all of your organization's method to manage competency in this area. 2 is tool management. Defining which tools can influence the cybersecurity of an item creates a large list of tools, and those tools have to be managed somehow. The standard does mention various ways that can be considered management. And 3rd is continuous improvement. Having a feedback process is fairly standard, but creating actionable items from the feedback throughout the whole engineering process is important for product cybersecurity. And that is it for the overview portion of Clause 5. If you are not yet on VSEC, please go to vsec.blockharbor.io to check out more educational content, capture the flags, automated verification tools, and more. Thank you.